Spurs held shoot-around this morning at the Alamo Dome ahead of the biggest game this season in the NBA. The Spurs are calling it back home in the Dome to help celebrate their 50th anniversary. More than 64,000 tickets have been sold, meaning the Spurs are in line to break the NBA's regular season attendance record for a single game, topping the old mark of 62,046 set in 1998 when the Bulls beat the Hawks at the Georgia Dome. This is an exciting night for the Spurs.
Yeah, first time, it's very sweet. I mean, it's massive. I've never played with like this many seats, so it's gonna be really exciting. I know it's gonna be loud, so it's gonna be fun.
Hopefully, we come out tonight and hit some shots. I mean, I'm ready. I know my teammates ready, like I said earlier, and I know all the fans and all you guys are ready too. So, I feel like we're gonna go out here and put on and show out.
We are ready for sure. Spurs great Avery Johnson is in town, back home in the Dome as the Spurs celebrate 50 years. Avery will help broadcast the game and will also participate in pregame ceremonies. Johnson means so much to this franchise, helping them win their first championship in 1999. He made the game-winning basket in Game 5 to seal the Spurs' 4-1 victory against the New York Knicks. And then he stole the show in the massive celebration inside the Alamo Dome. Here's what he told us yesterday.
What an incredible, historic venue, not only for the Spurs, but for all of the Spurs fans. So many incredible wins in this building. I was looking at a photo in the back of our parade and how we ended the parade here in front of 45,000 fans, and the celebration was incredible. And then tomorrow night we're going to have 65,000 plus fans, and I'm calling the game with my buddy Sean Elliott, my old teammate. I'm just on the cloud nine right now.
Led by head coach Steve Kerr, the Warriors practiced at the Alamo Dome last night. Steph Curry is back with the team after missing 11 games with a partially dislocated left shoulder. And Kerr is returning to the Dome, where he suited up for the Spurs from 1998 to 2001, helping them win their first title. And then he returned for his second stint in 2002-03, helping the Spurs end their run in the Dome while opening the AT&T Center and winning their second NBA championship in 2003.
I haven't heard who's coming back and who's going to be out on the floor, but I always love coming back to San Antonio, and it's great to be part of this celebration, the 50th anniversary of the Spurs' entrance into the league, and to have been a part of it in a small way, but during an important era, and being part of a couple of championship teams. And also raising my family here and making a ton of friends. This will always be a really special place for me.
Here's the matchup. Both teams are riding 3-game losing streaks. The Dome is going to be loud and packed. And David, I love that old clip right there of you interviewing, a young David Sears interviewing Steve Kerr. What was that, a parking lot, the tarmac? I couldn't really.
It looked like it was at the airport.
Airport, yeah.
Yeah, it was a young David Sears and a young Steve Kerr.
Yes, right.
So the best thing about tonight, and we won't be able to hear a lot of it, but is Avery and Sean together calling the game.
Yes.
That is going to be pure entertainment right there.
Must-see TV.
Oh, man. We're going to have to record that, go back and just watch.
Thanks, Larry. We've been talking about this for weeks. The prices at the grocery store have been going up. And if you're looking for ways to save, you might be turning to store brands more frequently. Today at 5, 12 on your sides, Marilyn Moritz shares which store brand products you can save money without skipping on taste. Classified documents are once again at the center of an investigation. This comes after documents from President Biden's time as vice president were found at Biden's former office and home. The White House says the documents were inadvertently misplaced. ABC's Elizabeth Schulze explains what comes next.
A special counsel investigation is now underway, digging into how and why classified documents ended up at President Biden's former office and home. Attorney General Merrick Garland tapping former U.S. Attorney and Trump appointee Robert Hur to oversee the probe.
This appointment underscores for the public the department's commitment to both independence and accountability.
On November 2nd, days before the midterm elections, Biden's personal attorneys discovered at least 10 documents, some with top secret markings, at the Penn Biden Center, a Washington think tank. The lawyers contacted the National Archives, which then reached out to the Justice Department. In December, more classified files were found in the garage of Biden's home in Wilmington, Delaware. And just yesterday, Biden's lawyer revealing one more classified document was located in another room at the House.
People know I take classified documents and classified material seriously.
The White House special counsel saying the documents were inadvertently misplaced, adding Biden and his lawyers quickly responded to the mistake.
The reality is, to charge just for possession of documents like this, typically you need someone who is hiding, stealing, selling.
The White House says it's fully cooperating with the Justice Department, drawing a contrast to former President Trump. Trump's legal team fought the government's efforts to retrieve hundreds of classified files that had been taken to his Mar-a-Lago estate, the FBI ultimately obtaining a warrant to search his home.
Now, sources tell us the FBI has interviewed aides to President Biden as part of this investigation. Officials here could now face grand juries or subpoenas as part of the special counsel's probe. Elizabeth Schulze, ABC News, the White House.
The Federal Aviation Administration is blaming human error for the computer meltdown Wednesday that grounded air traffic nationwide. Officials say a preliminary analysis shows the system failure was caused by those who did not follow procedure while assessing the Notice to Air Mission database. It's the system that gives important pre-flight information to pilots. They say a data file was damaged, which led to a 90-minute ground stop, delaying 10,000 flights and triggering operational problems for airline carriers. As of Thursday, the agency said air traffic had returned to normal. A government source told CNN that the system is more than 30 years old and planned an update, but it would be 6 years away.
Most open enrollment for the Affordable Care Act ends Sunday. The Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services says a record 16 million people have signed up since November 1st. More than 3 million of them are new to the exchange this year. The government says the Affordable Care Act is gaining popularity after federal enhancements reduce the price. Most people can find plans that cost less than $10 a month. Some states like California, Massachusetts, and New York run their own exchanges that are open until January 31st. Even after open enrollment ends, Americans who lose health care or have very low income can still sign up throughout the year.
Outside with live cam, these are the kind of winters that we like. Cold in the morning and then very pleasant in the afternoon. Have that last, a couple of months and then get on into spring and summer.
Oof, summer.
It is nice.
Oof.
Summer. What do I think about that right now? Let me throw a word out at you guys.
Okay.
Paraskevidekatriophobia. You know what that is?
Spell that for me and use it in a sentence.
I don't have time to spell it. That is the fear of Friday the 13th.
No way.
I'm curious.
Really?
It's the official term for it. We have no fear of today's weather.
Paris something.
It is going to be gorgeous for Friday the 13th. See, there's nothing to be worried about, okay? I want to show you a picture here on our KSAT Connect. This is a pretty one, sent in by Betty Boop. We've got some clouds moving through this morning, made for beautiful sunrise. We've got quite a few pictures of the sunrise this morning, all of them great. We appreciate the pictures as always. Let's look at the state right now as far as temperatures go. We're at 59 here in San Antonio. Most of the state in the 50s at this hour. You'll find some 60s out west, but temperatures are pretty uniform, and that's because we've got sunny skies just about everywhere, and you'll see 60s across the Lone Star State this afternoon. The really cold stuff up in the typical spots. International Falls is 12 right now, Minneapolis 19. That cold air is still bottled up here, though. It's not moving in our direction, and that cold air kind of has shifted south behind that front that moved through yesterday. So places like Memphis, pretty chilly there right now, 37. But again, shout out to Miami, 81 degrees right now, the warm spot in the country. Here in Texas, we continue to enjoy the beautiful weather. 64 degrees at 3 o'clock, 65 our high temperature. We're down into the 50s this evening and eventually 40s overnight into the 30s by early tomorrow morning. So another day with jackets early and probably t-shirts by the afternoon tomorrow, guys.
Thank you, Justin. Steph Curry says he is more than happy to help the Spurs celebrate their 50th in the Dome tonight. We'll hear from him with Larry Ramirez coming up.
A new friendship leads to a groundswell of generosity, how it's sending a hardworking Walmart employee into long-awaited retirement.
Take a look at what a 9-year-old girl found at a state park in Maryland, a massive prehistoric shark tooth.
Molly Sampson discovered the megalodon tooth in the water at Calvert Cliff State Park. The 15-million-year-old tooth is 5 inches long, the size of Molly's hand. Experts say it likely belonged to a shark nearly 50 feet long, almost the size of a semi-truck trailer. Molly has been looking for this tooth for like a really long time.
She says she wants to be a paleontologist and knows all about the megalodon sharks, which became extinct millions of years ago. Molly says she will add the priceless find to her collection of more than 400 shark teeth.
Amazing. Now a TikTok video becomes a blockbuster fundraiser for an elderly Walmart employee.
Now the 82-year-old will be able to retire from the daily grind. It all started after Rory McCarty met Warren Butch Marion, who had been working at Walmart for 16 years in the checkout line. McCarty posted a video of a man hard at work on TikTok and started a GoFundMe for Butch. That went viral, raising thousands in donations in just days. This is going to allow the Navy veteran to retire from his day job.
And Butch has plans for his life during retirement. He says he'll be going to Florida to visit his children and grandchildren, and he plans to go fishing.
Retire if you win the Mega Millions drawing tonight. That'll be a lot of people getting out of there. Tonight's jackpot, $1.35 billion.
ABC's Trevor Alt reports this Friday the 13th could actually be someone's lucky day.
Check your numbers. Make me rich.
With the second largest Mega Millions jackpot ever up for grabs, millions are hoping Friday the 13th will bring them some good luck.
We won! Let me see. Don't cheer it.
Phoebe, you don't have any of the first 5 numbers.
The top prize more than $1.3 billion, $707.9 million if you take the lump sum.
Strange things happen on Friday the 13th. It could be someone's lucky day.
And while today's date may invoke negative superstitions, the jackpot has already been won on Friday the 13th 6 times before. 4 of those wins have been in Michigan.
What are you going to buy if you win?
A whole new life.
Even the smaller prizes bring big excitement. In Massachusetts this week, Wegmans manager Todd Drickle learned his store had sold the winning ticket when he heard it announced on the radio.
We verified it through our machine that we did in fact sell one of the $1 million lottery tickets.
And for $2 and a dream, people are already making grand plans.
Probably Italy, like Virgin Islands, Europe. Kilimanjaro.
I love to hear all of those. And we're lucky here because look at this weather.
I agree. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this. And I was thinking, how weird would it be if 13 was one of the numbers that got drawn tonight? Now that would be weird. That would be weird.
If it won.
Well,
that'd be
sounds
really...
like it's going to happen in Michigan. 59, the high so far today. 36 was the low this morning. 63 and 41 are the averages, so we were below average for the low, but I think we'll be a little bit above average for the high. The records are 81 and 15, set back in 1907 and 1975. Pretty good looking weather coming up on Saturday. Maybe some fog to contend with on Sunday. More on your weekend forecast straight ahead.
So if you're heading to the Spurs game tonight, you're going to probably see David Sears out there.
We'll be down there because we're excited about, we're going to do some stuff outside for live stream, some stuff, just talking to some fans at 4 o'clock.
How fun.
And then, of course, we'll be live at 5 and 6. Greg Simmons and Steve Spreester and Larry Mears are going to be down there along with RJ.
That's so exciting.
Full team. We're pumped. This is going to be fun.
I mean, it's a great idea by the Spurs to do this, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, don't you think? I mean, this has been a great event. Everyone's really excited about it. So we'll see how it goes tonight. We'll get the dub. I feel pretty good about it.
The what?
The dub.
Oh,
the win.
I forgot.
You knew what I meant. Come on.
About a win. Is that the same thing?
Same thing.
Yes.
Same thing. It was a win this morning when it came to that sunrise. What a beautiful shot this is. Skywatcher sent this in, and he says he liked my sunrises sunny side up. Yeah, nice play. I like that. It was a beautiful sunrise. We'll do this all again tomorrow morning, by the way, so get the cameras ready. If you're out having that early cup of coffee, snap a shot, send it in to our KSAT Connect. We'll share it on air coming up on GMSA tomorrow. Right now, blue skies. It is just gorgeous out there. 59 at the airport, mostly sunny, it says, but I'm going to call it sunny. I don't see any clouds. Northwesterly winds at about 5 miles per hour. Dew point is at 25. Your KSAT 12-hour forecast. 64 at 3 o'clock. If you're going out this evening, whether you're going to the Spurs game or you just have plans out for dinner, go ahead and grab the coat, because once the sun goes down, temperatures are going to fall pretty quickly. It'll get kind of chilly out there, 54 degrees by 8 o'clock, probably in the 40s as early as 9 o'clock, and then down to 43 by midnight, eventually into the 30s by tomorrow morning. Dew points are really low. The air is extremely dry, and that's why you're getting these big shifts in temperature. Starts out cold, ends up kind of warm, and then back to the cold. Dry air does that for us. Is efficient. It warms up efficiently and cools down efficiently, and the dew points across the state are uniform. It's just dry. No other way to look at it. Dew points in 20s everywhere. It's also allowing for clear skies. We're not seeing any cloud cover across Texas at this hour. You got to go into parts of Mississippi and Alabama before you run into any clouds. And as we look at the water vapor, this really tells the story. We can always look at the water vapor to kind of give us the spins in the atmosphere and kind of how everything's moving. And you can see very clearly that we've got everything kind of coming up and over a ridge here and then dipping down with our last system. So this ridge moves its way over Texas tomorrow, and that's why Saturday is going to be another gorgeous day. Now, there is some energy out west that eventually works its way in our direction as we get into next week, and that may spell some rain chances. Here's how it looks. So these are the upper level winds that we're dealing with here. And when you get these dips like this, that's where you see area of low pressures, and that's typically where you get some disturbed weather. We're seeing that around California right now. This first system brings some energy to the middle part of the country, not really to us. It's just too far north. It may try to push a weak front in here on Monday. Probably doesn't do much for our forecast. It's certainly not going to cool us down that much. But it's the second system that digs just a little bit further south that brings a little more promise for some rain chances. As we look at the computer models here, this is Wednesday at 5 o'clock. Does show some showers and storms. The bulk of it probably to our east. We're going to be on the tail end of things as we often are, but there could be a few showers early Wednesday morning. Something to watch. At least there's a chance. And we'll get a little bit cooler behind that front. Here's how it looks in the 7-day forecast. 65 degrees today, 36 tonight, 67 coming up tomorrow, and sunny. We'll get some fog Sunday morning as moisture tries to return just a little bit. That also means a little bit more cloud cover. 74, close to 80 for MLK Day there on Monday, partly cloudy. 52 Tuesday morning, up around 80, probably our warmest day. There's the front we were talking about, 20% chance early Wednesday morning. That knocks us back down into the 70s and eventually 60s by Thursday.
Thanks, Justin.
Can't wait to see these young guys' faces tonight when they walk out on the court and there's 65,000 people in the stands.
That's going to be crazy. And I tell you what, Keldon Johnson told the media this morning after shoot-around that he's going to be mic'd up for this game tonight. Ooh. Yeah, so he's warning whoever's running that audio board, get ready to pot that down a little bit because Keldon Johnson is loud. He is crazy. He is ready for this Dome game tonight and says San Antonio deserves to set the NBA record. And can Micah Parsons get to Tom Brady on Monday night coming up?
I'm feeling good. I know my teammates feeling good. We're excited. Hopefully we can all go take a nap and get ready for the game tonight.
I sure hope Keldon and the Spurs nap well ahead of their first game at the Alamo Dome on game day. Spurs great basketball Hall of Famer Manu Ginobili was all smiles at the Alamo Dome this morning, where the Spurs held shoot-around before hosting the Golden State Warriors. Spurs rookie Jeremy Sohan went with a new hair design for his first ever trip to the Alamo Dome. Spurs leading scorer Keldon Johnson is ready to make history as the Spurs look to break the NBA's all-time regular season attendance record for a single ball game.
I think it's going to be like a once-in-a-lifetime experience. 65,000 people, and it's sold out, so it's going to be crazy, I feel. And I think that the city of San Antonio deserves it. If any city deserves it, I feel like San Antonio deserves it. So to see 65,000 people in the Alamo Dome, last time we played here was 20 years ago, so, to put on a show for the city of San Antonio is an honor and a blessing for me and my teammates.
Steph Curry and the Dubs held practice at the Alamo Dome yesterday to get ready for the Spurs and to get more familiar with the Dome's setup and sight lines. The defending NBA champs are hoping to make a second-half push to get ready for the playoffs as they look to defend their crown. Curry, who absolutely loves the game, is happy to take part in the Spurs breaking the NBA's all-time record for a single game.
The game has blessed us with so many amazing experiences throughout the years, throughout my career, college, high school. And this is another one you can kind of, enjoy, be in the moment, and then afterwards be like, yeah, we played in front of that many fans, and if the attendance would I said it's a record-breaking event for an NBA game, like that's amazing. So basketball continues to bless us in a lot of different ways.
Both sides are all set to play basketball tonight, 6:30 at the Alamo Dome.
Pro football coverage powered by Davis Law Firm.
When the Dallas Cowboys face the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they know they're facing a quarterback they've never beaten in Tom Brady. The Cowboys have come full circle this season after kicking off 2022 with a 19-3 loss to the Bucs in Arlington, and they will now start the playoffs in Tampa, hoping they don't repeat last postseason where they were one and done. Brady is known for his quick release that keeps his exposure to sacks low, but still, Micah Parsons was able to get to the 7-time Super Bowl champion for 2 sacks in the season opener. So what will he have to do on Monday night to try and repeat that feat?
Get into him faster. Our DBs did a great job of taking away his first look and made him pause in those couple seconds, and I was able to get there. It's just going to be just as important this week, if not more important, because how good he's been in playoffs. So the pressure, getting to him is going to be crucial, vital for us to win this game.
Okay, we leave Sunday for Tampa Bay, and we'll have reports for you at 5:30 and instant replay Sunday night before the game Monday.
So you got the 50th anniversary tonight for the Spurs, and then you're flying off to Cowboys playoff game.
There you go.
Whoa, gotta like that.
I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of surprises tonight at the game.
Think so?
No, right?
I know. Hopefully Steph Curry is not one of them. Hopefully Spurs can hold him down. Be nice to see the Spurs win tonight, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of winners, there's Mike. Right there.
We have got a winner of a show today. The stars are shining on us. As a matter of fact, the stars are here. Amelia Rico, you probably recognize her from 1923, and Michael Rappaport, also Amelia, the pride of Breckenridge High School. Okay, welcome back to town, and welcome, sir.
Glad to be
When you
here.
come to San Antonio, what do you like the most?
Food. Always. Food, people, the Spurs.
Okay.
Like it all.
Let's go back to the food. Barbecue?
Love.
Walk this way because
Yes.
Smoked Barbecue is here. Chris Griffin, all right. Look at this beautiful barbecue that he has sliced up for us. We're going to be making nachos, sandwiches. You got a big party coming up. A couple of them, right?
Yes, huge Spurs after-party celebration tonight at our Skybar location, and the largest tailgate for the Cowboys on Monday.
1,500 people. Wow. 800 pounds of barbecue?
Wow.
We need reservations. We need tickets right now.
That meat smells ridiculously good.
Yes, it
smells
is.
real good.
We will be sampling. Don't worry about that. Speaking of the Spurs, Fiona and I went down to the Dome yesterday to get a little preview, and
the lighting was in your eyes. Bad lighting? Oh my God, you gotta bend your knees, man. Come on, man. It's in the Alamo Dome. You gotta bend those knees. What's gonna happen here? Golly!
Believe it or not, I never made the team in junior high and high school.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by this footage here.
Oh my God, that was a mile off.
This is crazy. Oh no, this is brutal. I hope they shoot better versus the Warriors tonight than this.
These wheels coming up as well. So, and hey, do y'all dress up your pets? That question's coming up. I'll have that more on SA Live in just a couple of minutes.